Guess what, guys? I got a webcam! Well, if you're still watching after that last clip, welcome to the McShmoodle Show. I review games. Today I'm going to be reviewing M&M's Lost Formulas for PC. Ages 5 to 10.
You joined the party. How sweet it is.
Get your name.
Okay, what do we have here? Ah, yes, I believe this is the part of the video where I enter something witty as my name. Oh boys, this is gonna be great. M&Ms are not good. Alright, just gotta click OK here and...
2 words. Gamepad, keyboard.
Oh. Like my splash page. Okay. So the red and yellow M&M's characters are about to leave on vacation when Red discovers that Yellow left the M&M's minis, remember those guys, in charge of the M&M's factory. Red freaks out and tells Yellow to get to the factory and fix this.
Pronto! There's a minis mutiny going on. They've stolen the formulas for all the M&M's candies.
Why?
Go, go, go!
Because gameplay skills! This is when we get into the unique and varied gameplay. After driving through an introductory vehicle stage to the factory, Yellow then runs through colorful, narrow, 3D environments. He runs, jumps, and uses his spinning berserk attack to navigate the platforming challenges. And let's not forget the crates! Lots and lots of crates! Most crates have minis in them, which grant extra lives. 100 are collected, but some blow up, some are bouncy, and some have formulas in them that grant access to the bonus stages.
What's that? This reminds you of Crash Bandicoot. Huh. Well, I never played any of those games before, so maybe if I look them up real quick, I'll see what you're talking about. Oh my goodness. Crash Bandicoot ripped off M&M's! M&M's ripped off Crash Bandicoot!
Seriously! Everything I said when describing the M&M's game is copied directly from the Crash Bandicoot series. The minis are obviously replacements for the Wumpa Fruit, and the spinning to break crates formula is exactly the same. The only difference is that they slap the M&M's logo on everything. And sometimes they don't even have that much creativity. I mean, look! The exploding crates and the bouncy crates are almost exactly the same. They could have at least pretended to be original and changed the colors or something, but no. That would have been too crazy for them to handle. Also, several segments in this game are clearly inspired by very specific parts of the Crash games. These include vehicle segments and chase segments. Did they really think that no one would notice that they were ripping off Crash Bandicoot? Behold the M&M's marketing strategy. Original game design. Do not steal.
Alright, let's just take a step back here. Yes, this game is incredibly uncreative, but does it measure up on its own merits? Well.
Alright, here we go. Wait, what? Did I just slip and die on some chocolate? How does that even work? He's made of chocolate! As I soon found out, quite a bit in this game kills you. I mean, check out how many times I die here within 15 seconds. You might think that I'm just really terrible at this game or something, but it's because I was still struggling to adjust to this game's sloppy collision detection. And even after I adjusted, there were several more times where I died for no good reason. Like here, for example, I died here for touching the floor. Why? There's no indication whatsoever that the floor is deadly, but it is. Or here, I know I'm supposed to be running in a straight line away from this robot, but even then the wall kills me for touching them. I don't need the game to tell me that I shouldn't go sideways because A, there are arrows everywhere, and B, there's something behind me trying to kill me anyway! Make no mistake, this game is cheap. It's like the creators of these levels knew that the game was just a little too simplistic, but they didn't have any idea how to make the challenge level more satisfying besides taking cheap shots at the player.
Now, I said I'd set aside comparisons to Crash Bandicoot, but I feel this is a vital area that the creators missed when referencing it. In the Crash games, there's a health system. If Crash gets hit by something minor, like an enemy, he gets knocked back, blinks a bit, and is able to keep on going while taking a hit point. This allows the game to both punish players and allow them to learn how to avoid these situations in the first place, without breaking the flow of gameplay. In this game, however, if anyone so much sneezes on Yellow, it's oops, uh-oh for him, regardless of how extreme or mundane the injury is. This brings the gameplay to a screeching halt as he's suddenly brought back to the last checkpoint. Coupled with the randomness of what hurts him, this game is made much more frustrating than necessary. At least the math levels don't have this problem. Yeah, you heard me right. Math levels. See, it's right here. The high energy action math game. Oh, yes, you know what this means. This is an edutainment title.
Hey kids, ever wish your math tests had life or death consequences? Well, now they can! Watch as your on-screen character dies over and over and over due to your lack of math skill. Or feel good about yourself when your character doesn't die, and you get to go forward slightly to the next math problem. But seriously, this is a kid's game. I've been through pre-calc, so I think I can handle anything this game can dish out. Yeah, maximum difficulty. This will be a piece of cake. 12 divided by 6, that's wait, no, I need more time! Ah! Curse you, inconsistent American schooling system!
So yeah, math isn't my best subject. But I knew why I messed up that time. It wasn't for some reason beyond my control, it was because I goofed up. I can learn from this mistake. It wasn't some random glitch that killed me out of nowhere. Well, most of the time.
24. 24. 24! 24! 24! This brings up the presentation of the game. As far as gameplay goes, this game feels really sloppy as a whole. It's filled with weird glitches where Yellow gets hung up on something, and the frame rate is about as smooth as sandpaper. As far as graphics go, I give it an eh. Looks okay for a game of its time, but it doesn't have the same rich visual appeal as, say, Rayman 2. As for the quality of the music, it ranges from to other times it just sort of but it mostly falls into the dull range of mediocrity in between. The cutscenes, on the other hand, are at least somewhat entertaining. While it's clear that they are aiming for a younger audience, there are a few amusing bits here and there.
Why do spokes candies work in pairs? The little dough guy works alone. He's happy.
It's after small moments of genuine enjoyment like this that I like to imagine that the M&Ms are actually making a desperate attempt to call for help, like the game creators are holding them hostage or something.
They're turning the whole place upside down.
A chance to review our emergency plans.
I don't know what to do. Please help me. Oh, please.
Today's manager can admit that he doesn't have all the answers.
I'm a big, huge, yellow goofball.
He's a big, huge, yellow goofball. So, hot enough for you?
So, at the end of the day, this is a classic example of a license trying to play follow the leader in hopes of making a quick buck. They made almost no effort to hide the fact that this was a Crash Bandicoot clone, other than adding in some math levels in order to pass it off as a so-called educational game. What could have passed as merely mediocre is hampered by loads of glitches and lots of cheap deaths. This game is for ages 5 to 10, and boy does it feel like it. As soon as you pass that age range, the flaws in this game just become more and more noticeable. The game really is a chore to play through, and the only reason why I would think anyone over the age of 10 would want to play through it is to brush up on their math skills. Let that sink in a moment. The best part about this game is the math.
Congratulations! You just sat through a whole episode from McShmoodle. If you liked what you saw, leave a like and a clean comment. Or if you didn't like it, leave a dislike and a clean hate comment. If you'd like to see more ramblings about video games from yours truly, I left a link to my last review. I've also left a link to my animation of Peacole's classy reading of Youngtown Sonic fanfiction. People seem to like that one.